Welcome back to another explanation and theory video. Disney Plus has been an integral part of Marvel and Disney's plan for Marvel's Phase 4. With the release of Disney Plus, Marvel is not only able to keep all their content in one place, but they're also able to release TV shows that are more accessible to fans, and therefore allows Marvel to better include TV shows into the MCU. With the acquiring of Fox and the creation of Disney Plus, Marvel is now able to use most of the characters they weren't able to before. All of those characters except for Spider-Man characters, those still belong to Sony. That gives Marvel characters like Moon Knight, the Fantastic Four, the X-Men, Deadpool, and a ton more the ability to have their own shows on Disney Plus. Shortly after the release of Disney Plus, Marvel announced their lineup for 2021 to 2023. This is going to be Phase 4 of the MCU. The list included Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings releasing in September, Spider-Man No Way Home releasing in December, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness releasing in March 2022, Thor Love and Thunder in May of 2022, Black Panther Wakanda Forever in July of 2022, The Marvels releasing in November of 2022, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania releasing in February 2023, Guardians of the Galaxy in May of 2023, and 3 other unnamed Marvel movies that we can assume are going to be Blade, Deadpool 3, and the Fantastic Four. Alongside the release of these movies, there are going to be a ton of Marvel TV shows. These TV shows will be almost as important as the movies themselves. We can now trust this, seeing as WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Loki, all in their own ways, incredibly advanced the MCU. The announced TV shows still to be released are What If on August 11th, 2021, Ms. Marvel, which has only been announced as late 2021. So this does mean that Ms. Marvel is going to get her own TV show before she co-stars in The Marvels in November 2022. After that, we have Hawkeye still to be released in 2021. I'm super excited to see this because of the end credit scene in Black Widow. Next, we have the She-Hulk TV show, which I'm excited for the beginning of Black Widow. Moon Knight coming out in 2022, Secret Invasion coming out in 2022, then we have Ironheart, then we have Armor Wars, then we have Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, and I Am Groot. This is going to be animated. All of those shows don't have a release month, just their year, usually 2022 and 2023. Okay, so here's the theory part. Spoilers for Loki if you haven't seen it yet. The Loki TV show introduced us to the idea of variant characters from different timelines or universes, with the timeline branching off into an infinite number of branches and, to me, what looks like a web. We can now expect the future of the MCU to include different stories or characters that originate from different timelines or universes. This begs the question, will any of these TV shows coming up take place in a different universe? Or are the characters going to be from a different universe? Like, we knew that to introduce the X-Men, Marvel was going to have to pull them from another universe somehow. If they didn't do this, they would just have to say that the X-Men sat by and let the events of Avengers 1, 2, 3, and 4 just happen without intervening. I think this answers the question for the Eternals as well. Like, the Eternals have been on Earth for thousands and thousands of years. I think this answers the same question for the Eternals. Where were they? They've been on Earth for thousands and thousands of years. Where were they during the events of the Avengers? Or the Avengers 2, 3, or 4? Well, I think they were in their own timeline where none of that happened. It's my theory that a lot of these characters are going to come from, or a lot of these events are going to take place in other timelines, or be a direct consequence of the timeline splitting. We know that the Kang storyline won't be wrapped up until at least Ant-Man 3 in May of 2023. We know this because Jonathan Majors, the actor for Kang, has been confirmed to come back for Ant-Man 3 and be the main villain. This leaves a lot to happen with the multiverse until then. I think even after that they might even keep the multiverse, as long as there isn't a constant multiversal war. But I guess we'll see. What do you all think the Disney Plus shows are going to have in store for us? What are your favorite theories? Be sure to tell me in the comments, like, subscribe, thanks for watching, and have a great evening.